Cheers.
It's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
And
you got the sniffles.
a little bit. Just the weather changing. It's been kind of crazy.
One day it's 70, the next day it's 30.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it.
Your allergies and sinuses don't like it.
But I do enjoy bubbles, as do you. That's one of our
We
favorites.
love bubbles.
We love bubbles. What's the reason you like bubbles?
It's just fun. It feels festive. It's delicious. I like the noise it makes.
It does make a noise.
So I'm sitting here, it's going in my ear. So I just love bubbles.
Yeah,
we love bubbles.
We like it all year round, not just for festive times.
Yeah.
Because you say festive, but I feel like we kind of have it all year round.
Festive meaning whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
In life, it's festive.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've always enjoyed carbonated beverages in general.
Oh.
So I think that's one of the reasons why I like bubbles. Like it's like sometimes it's almost like when you're really thirsty, bubbles like quench that in some weird way.
Okay.
And I feel like when you get good bubbles and they're dry and I don't know, I like intense ones too. Sometimes not always, but they're just really refreshing.
And sometimes if you listen closely, it sounds like they're talking to you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Really refreshing.
Okay.
I feel like, though, we've talked to people sometimes and they're like, oh, I don't like bubbles. And we're like, why do you not like bubbles? We were hanging out with our friend Jessica the other night and she said if she could choose one, like out of all the wine to choose to drink for the rest of her life, if she had to choose one, she would choose bubbles. And yeah, I was like, I can totally see that. It's just so good.
Yep, it is good. So many different kinds, so many different flavors and stuff like that. So we kind of just wanted to walk you guys through some of our favorites and why we like them.
And talk about what we think some of the reasons are why people maybe are turned off from them or they don't gravitate towards it. Like, what were some of the things that we had mentioned when we talked to Jessica that we talked about?
Well, some people don't know there's so many different kinds of bubbles and they don't know what to pick. So it's kind of like you go in front of a bunch of different ones and you're like, I don't know what this tastes like. I don't know what the profile is and stuff. So you could always get a sweet one. You can get a dry one.
You probably go off the label and people get confused because the terminology is really weird. So even people come in, I want champagne. Well, if it's in the United States, it's sparkling wine. But then there's a few people that got grandfathered into this thing back in the day where it can actually still be called champagne. A couple of them from California, even though they're not true champagne if they're not from Champagne, France. Yeah. So anything here, it's sparkling wine. Prosecco's from Italy. But there's some confusing terminology. You see extra dry, and everyone would be like, oh, well, that's got to be the driest. And that's actually on the lowest scale of dry. So if you're going in looking for something dry, I think people will end up seeing the extra dry and they buy that, and then it's kind of sweet, or it could be a little just too fruit forward for them. Yeah. And then they're like turned off by it from that point because they bought the wrong thing. So tonight we are sipping on some Cremant.
Love Cremant.
Love Cremant. Got this
one of our favorite bubblies,
sparkling
I think.
Wine.
Yeah.
We got it from Trader Joe's. All the ones that we are talking about are from Trader Joe's. This is $9.99. I think this has been a long-standing favorite among many people. You can't really go wrong with this.
Yes, if you ever just want to just buy a nice bottle of sparkling wine, Cremant is the way to go.
I made the mistake of mixing it one time. This is not supposed to be mixed.
I'm still angry at her for doing that.
Yeah. Drink this solo. You don't need to make a mimosa out of this. It's very good.
Cremant.
And then we have Sua here. This is an Argentinian sparkling wine.
This is a Cava. No. Is this Cava?
It's extra brut. No.
Yeah. This is Argentina. So.
Yeah. Really, really, really nice. Extra brut, dry, bubbles. We were just talking about it. We always look for like the brut, extra brut, the Cremants. Those are going to be the drier. Yes. Toasty.
Yeah. This one's great. $6.99.
$6.99. And then if you're looking for, we love this Brut Rosé. This is from California. This is a sparkling
wine, Brut Rosé.
Every year Trader Joe's comes out with their private label sparklings. There's the regular one, and then there's the rosé. We like the rosé.
It's limited time only, so you only get it for the holidays and it's gone.
So really good. That one is $9.99.
Yep.
And then lastly, it's this Prosecco Sicilia Beretta. Yeah, there's two Sicilia Berettas you'll see. There's one for $10.99 and one for $8.99, and we actually think that $8.99 is superior than
is the way
the
to
other
go.
one. So any 4 of those options are going to be great.
Yes.
We wish
They're all going to be on the drier profile, so
that's what we
gravitate
like.
towards.
That's what we gravitate towards. But drink what you like what you drink, and
That's right.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Bubbly dum.